Yo, what's up? So the Guilty Gear Strive roadmap has officially been shown off, as well as the possible future DLC characters being shown off in the last trailers within the early access. Let's talk about it. Before we begin, I gotta do the YouTube stuff. The goal is 250 subscribers by the end of the month. I know it's a crazy goal, but it's the goal I set for myself. So help your boy out, support your boy, hit the subscribe button, and turn notifications so you know the next video goes live. First, starting off talking about the roadmap, there are going to be 5 characters within the season pass, along with 2 battle stages and another story. The first character is going to be released in July, the second character in August, and then we can expect the 3rd, 4th, and 5th character after some time in fall. This is also when the extra stages and the extra story is going to be too after fall. So we're just going to be getting a character in July, character in August, and after fall, we're going to be getting the rest of the stuff. We're also going to be getting periodic additions after the release as of free updates. This is really cool. One of the cool ones here is going to be the combo maker. This is going to allow you to be able to make combos and then save it to some type of like data center. And then people are going to be able to load that and use it to basically see the combos, and they can actually use it as a recording. This can help with doing combos, and people can actually use this if it's allowing you to do the recordings like they showed off. It can actually help you in defensive situations. Some characters are harder to use, such as like Jacko and stuff. And if you don't really know how to control that thing, a friend that's really good at that can also just do it. But of course, this game also got online training room, so you guys can do that as well. But if there's like a player that just want to showcase something and they want to showcase like, you know, this is a situation that's really strong and is uploaded so people can try to like defend against it, then that can be used for the combo maker as well with the recording feature that it can actually utilize. So very, very good feature there. They're going to be bringing back the classic digital figure mode, which was in Xrd. People love to do this. People are making some crazy unique things inside the figure mode. So very glad it's coming back, because it's just one of those like extra little tidbit features that, you know, just get undermined, but it actually is really cool with all the facial expressions and like stances and actions and like the backgrounds and stuff. You can make some really unique things with this, and I'd just like to see what people come up with. The other thing is the additional customization feature for player match rooms. So as we know, the player match rooms were showed off. However, we're going to be able to actually customize the way it looks, so similar to how like BlazBlue did it, where you got your own little rooms inside that game. You're going to be able to customize how that room looks and what's inside of that room specifically. So really cool that not everybody's lobby is going to be looking the same as the other Guilty Gear. When you just hop in a lobby, everybody's lobby was the same because there was no customization in the other one. Now it's time to talk about my Guilty Gear Strive DLC predictions for the characters. Now we did see a couple of trailers within the early access, and they were all pretty much pertained to the story in some way. And we saw a brand new character for sure. His name is Happy Chaos. He's going to be a Valentine, so similar to Jacko and Ramlethal and Elfelt. They're all Valentines. He's going to be another one. We heard about him inside of the Guilty Gear Xrd story, and now we actually get to see what he looks like. He has a gun in his hand. I know I get people scared, Elfelt, PTSD, but definitely, this is definitely going to be one of the characters for sure. I'm pretty much 100% on this one. He has to be a playable character at some point. Now, of course, Guilty Gear is always known for, or not just Guilty Gear, but Arc Sys is always known to having a unlockable character within their games. Grand Blue has it. Dragon Ball has it with 21. For Grand Blue, it was Beelzebub. Guilty Gear had it before, and of course, BlazBlues have it as well. So it's always like an unlockable character. If there's going to be an unlockable character, my guess is Happy Chaos. Now, what they did with Grand Blue was they had an unlockable character. You had to complete the story to get him for free, and when the time came, you just unlocked him. So he came at a later date rather than previously, where they just are just built into the game. You just have to actually just unlock them. But they were actually like a DLC unlockable free character. Once you beat the story, you unlocked them for free, and then you were able to like use them. It was very weird how they did it, because the first DLC character is a ways away. Maybe that's what they're doing here. Maybe he is unlockable for free, and you just get him from that. But then again, there is the season pass thing, so maybe not. Maybe he would just actually be in the game. Who knows what they're doing this time? Maybe there won't be an unlockable character, but Happy Chaos is definitely, probably 100% going to be one of them. Then, of course, there is Adia or Jacko, very prominent in the story this time around, so I'm expecting them to possibly be a playable character. Of course, this is supposed to be Jacko with the memories of Arya now, so it's like, you know, a different version of her, but it's still technically supposed to be Jacko. I'm not too familiar with Guilty Gear lore as a whole. I'm going to try to do like a quick overview before Guilty Gear Strive comes out, so I can actually understand the story a little bit better. We'll see how that go. Then, of course, there is That Man. You know, this is supposed to be the finale of the tension, the final battle between that man and Soul Bad Guys. So this final confrontation between these two, they go way back from the early days when Soul was called, like, what was his name? Frederick. So yeah, they go back a long time, and this is supposed to be, you know, one of the big bads. I expect him to be playable. You know, they've been building this character up. We haven't seen him in a minute, and then he finally revealed his, like, actual look and stuff. I'm expecting him to be a playable character for sure. Now, one of the characters I'm on the fence about, but they just keep showing him off in the story, and of course he's out there and he's fighting and stuff, is this big dude named Gold Lewis. And like, his weapon looks absolutely crazy. This is the most American thing. I mean, I know this game takes a place in America, but the fact that he has an Area 51 coffin with a goddamn alien in it, I think is absolutely hilarious. So if he is a playable character and he's using a coffin like this, I cannot wait to see exactly what he's going to be doing on the screen, because that looks absolutely insane. Maybe he'll get more sneak peeks of, like, actually his combat inside the story. But yeah, I think those for sure are probably going to be my top 4 picks for DLC predictions as far as characters go. Now, there could be other characters, of course, returning characters, you know, fan favorites and stuff, Biken, Dizzy, whatnot. There's a lot of fan favorites. Elfelt possibly returns, considering Ramathal's already in the game. Maybe they're waiting for Elfelt to be DLC, just because of popularity, and she was DLC before. So that would be probably a best bet. And then, of course, like I said, other returning fan favorite characters could be returning somewhere within this DLC. We could probably get more details as far as DLC predictions once the story goes live. I'm pretty sure any character that's probably in the story is probably going to be fair game as far as thinking they're going to be in the game, because obviously a lot of the characters that they like to put in like to have some type of, like, story ties or whatever. Now, there is the other story that's coming out later. So the another story that's coming out could actually, you know, help predict some of these characters coming out. Maybe the another story comes out before the actual DLC characters come out, and they can flesh out the other 3 characters within that story as well. So we do have that to actually back this up. So maybe we not see them here, but we'll see them in the other story for the DLC characters. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that happened in the early access as far as the video went, the presentation, and those are my predictions for the DLC characters for Guilty Gear Strive. Let me know down in the comments below, what are your DLC predictions for Guilty Gear Strive? Who do you think the characters are going to be, and who do you want to have in the game? Let me know one character you think is going to be there and character you want to be there. I'd definitely like to hear that below. Anyway, if you like anything I have to say, drop me a like. I greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, follow me on my socials. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you know the next video goes live. As always, my name is Dyken, and I'll see you next time. Signing out.